What's up, Foxtrotters? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. If you're returning, hello. It's nice to see you all again. You guys look great. Yes, you, that mom standing in the kitchen who just put the baby down for a nap and you're about to take a delicious sip of coffee only. The baby monitor starts going off. Looks like you'll have your coffee later. You also look great. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I definitely am, and I'm excited to bring to you a classic r/anti-MLM trash. I was just feeling the classics today, so we're going for it. And if you're ready for some laughs, then please stay tuned. Oh, wonderful. Starting off with Young Living.
Me in high school. I hate science. It's not like I'll ever use it. Me today. So is there lipid solubility in small molecular size that allow essential oils to cross the cellular membrane without a problem?
Oh, please, do not even. Do you know how much school and all the other crap and work that people who work in the science field have to put in? Labs, everything. Like, get out of here. You didn't have to deal with microorganismal and populations biology. Like, I don't want to hear it. You're not doing science. You're working the science of pyramid schemes. That's what you're working. No.
Third time grocery shopping in the last 2 weeks. I haven't paid the tab in years though. Have I mentioned how much I love this Bizz?
And she works for It Works, by the way. But if you follow the aqua arrow, you will see it says EBT. And there's no shame in using EBT, all right? I've been on food stamps before in my life. Sometimes it just happens, and it is what it is. There's no shame in it. Just, like, accept it and don't lie, I guess. It just seems really weird to lie and claim that your It Works is somehow paying the tab, or your business is somehow paying the tab. And if you're, I'm just going to say, if you're going to try and fabricate a story about how you bought this with free money, I would definitely make sure to hide the part where it says EBT down at the bottom. I'm not encouraging anyone to lie, but I'm just saying if you're gonna lie, do it all the way, I guess. God, I don't know. I don't approve of this at all. Definitely just unnecessary lying. There's no need for it. If you are in an MLM and you have to be on food stamps, though, that might be something you should think about as far as, like, am I really doing well at this business if I have to stay on food stamps? I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know what's happening in your life. I don't want to be judgmental. I understand sometimes it just goes that way and people need help when they need help. Like, I get it, okay? I don't know. I have a lot of questions, and I think maybe this gal here needs to have some quiet meditation time, you know, just to kind of think about things. From the picture to the text, so much to deconstruct here.
Sometimes you gotta go broke, lose the person you thought you loved, watch your friends turn to foes just to get where you're going. Trust the process. Elevation requires separation. Comment yes if you agree. P.S. If you applied for our regional vice president position, no experience necessary, just the passion to see other women succeed. Go follow our sister page and click the link in the bio for more details. But hurry, spots are filling up fast.
Yeah, there is a lot to deconstruct. All right, the top part there, I actually have had that clip in one of my videos prior, and I believe I said something along the lines of that if you do this, this is your whole business mentality, you're probably not the greatest person. And I should elaborate that I think that what the phrase, what the words, what the meme, the saying, whatever is trying to say is in essence a good message. I get it. It's trying to be like, don't give up. You know, like, if you know what you're doing is the right thing, just keep going. But I think that's more for people who are starting their own actual businesses, not someone else's business that they're pretending to have as their own business. You know what I mean? Maybe for people who are like writing books, or maybe they're writing a screenplay and they're like, I am gonna get this screenplay made into a movie, and they know that this is like gonna be an Oscar film one day, and maybe everyone's like, I don't think that's gonna work out for you, man. Like, I don't think so. You're from Elkhart, Indiana. Like, you're not going anywhere, etc., etc. And then you're like, no, I'm gonna live my dream. Okay, well then, sure. But the MLMers love to take things like this and just morph it to their use, you know, like kind of cherry pick it, if you will. Okay, so there's that part. Now the actual comment, my first question is, there isn't any experience necessary required to become a regional vice president? Like, that seems like a huge title. Regional vice president sounds like a massive position. And you don't need any experience, just the passion to see other women succeed. Well, that could be anyone. And then they say that spots are filling up fast. No, they're not. You have unlimited spots. You quit lying right now with that whole wannabe FOMO. There's no fear of missing out. Well, I mean, they're trying to create fear of missing out, but there's so many spots available, infinite spots available, if you will. And I don't know, just no experience, just passion. I don't know. That's just very foolish advice. And you know, for everyone out there, especially if you're a younger person who's looking to get into the workforce and trying to find a new professional gig, let me tell you, all right? Let me just throw you a piece of advice. Let me throw you a little bone. If you are working for a company, any company, whatever it is, and you've only been there like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even like up to 6 months, and they offer you any kind of promotional thing outside of some sort of crazy circumstance, if they offer you a promotion that early, that is a major red flag. That is concerning, and that means you should probably go on Google and check out that business that you're working for, because that's just, I don't know, that makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up, that makes my spidey senses tingle, and it should do the same for you. I don't know, that's just not something that should entice you, that should scare you away. Like, I don't know, like if you work at Baskin Robbins and you end up working there for a year, you're probably only going to ever be an ice cream scooper, perhaps a manager, and that was one of my first jobs, by the way. Very fond of that idea. But, you know, you're only going to end up being a manager at some point. Maybe if you keep working throughout the time, you could become a general manager of your own store, or possibly even a franchise owner. But it doesn't take 2 weeks. It takes a long time. People work their lives to get these kind of promotions. So I don't know. But you can apparently apply and just show up and become regional vice president of whatever.
Here is a picture of me so you can see that I am a real person. Did you happen to receive my text regarding the pampering session you won, or should I resend it?
If you have to send a photo of yourself to prove you're a real person, then you're doing something wrong. Oh, and it's so funny too. You can totally tell by reading in between the lines that the person that the Hunbot texted has absolutely zero intention of responding. Do you happen to receive my text regarding the pampering session you won? Oh, they got the message. No. They definitely got the message. they got the whole message. And I hope you do too at some point. Oh, honey. I swear I'm a real person, see? God. MLM loving Facebook friend of mine. Anyone know what this one is? I'm not buying the free. Yeah, good.
Why is this free opportunity so different? No other company in the world uses the remove for confidentiality berry. It's been undiscovered until us. It's 25 times more powerful than any other superfruit. We are currently the only manufacturer and developer of it, and first to market. Completely free, and you could truly be a part of something revolutionary in health and wellness industry. Let me know if you want more info, heart.
Okay, the fact that they had to put in brackets, removed for confidentiality, berry, like, come on. The fact that you aren't telling us what it is means it's either not good for us, or it's definitely already been discovered and you're just pretending like you discovered it. 25 times more powerful than any other superfruit? That is the most vague statement. What, powerful compared to what? What is the scale of power we're using? Is it amperes? Like, what are we doing here? What is the power scale than any other superfruit? Okay, there are a lot of superfruits, so we're just gonna throw a blanket across them all. So whatever this one is better. We don't know what it is, but it's better. We're telling you. And they were apparently the only manufacturer and developer of it. If anything, that should raise more questions and red flags, right? If you are the only people who are developing it, like, tell us why that is. Is it because you truly have discovered something amazing, or is it because everybody knows about it and know it's a bunch of hooey? And then the whole free part, Yeah, right. I mean, either it's going to be free and they're going to spam your inbox, mailbox, every inbox you got, and they're just going to like flood it with all of this MLM information. Like, no. Yeah, free is a relative term here, I'm sure. Yeah, that's great. What a good, beautiful, wonderful free opportunity. 25 times more powerful, everybody, than any other superfruit. Boy, if you want the facts, then you come here. Okay, now, heads up, this one is from a pure romance consultant, so keep that in mind as I read this one.
I'm going through my friends list and I notice a ton of people have unfriended me. For what? Wishing them a happy birthday and offering a discount for the whole month at their birthday? Jeez. Wowza. Okay, no more offers for them. I honestly don't ask for anything in return. This is my way of giving everybody on my friends list a present. As a matter of fact, I message the birthday person and offer the discount once. If they don't take advantage of it, that's not my fault. I offered. Bye, Felicia.
Your friends and everybody on Facebook is unfriending you because you're trying to sell them adult products when they aren't I mean, there's... That's like a personal thing. People take care of that on their own, you know? Like, if they want to go to an adult store, they go to an adult store, or they're going to order from online or something in the privacy of their own. Like, they don't want to go through you. Like, nobody, that's just so strange, honestly. And people are unfriending you because you're offering them discounts for your MLM for their birthdays. Like, what do you expect from them? You're offering them a discount, but you're going to make money if they buy that product using your discount that you gave them. Like, I mean, come on. There's so many reasons. And you know, like, I guarantee you know all of the reasons, hun. I'm talking directly to you. You know exactly why everybody is cutting you off on Facebook. You know why. MLM companies, you're weak. Pyramid scheme. I'm you. It's funny because it's true. right folks, we know the difference between an MLM and a pyramid scheme, right? And what is it? MLMs have products. Ta-da! Wow, it's amazing. That's so funny. Oh no. Oh no. Animal Sense shampoo from Young Living. Oh no. I did a little research earlier. I don't know what happened, or something in my throat. Anyway, please, just, you know, I understand that this is most likely a diluted essential oil product, like I understand, but like, just calm down, everyone. Just calm down, Young Living. Calm down, all of you, with your ridiculous needs to put essential oils in everything. They have their purposes, and many of you have said that you have some ailments and certain things that essential oils help with. I believe it. I believe that if you believe that it works, then it works, and that works for me, right? So I have essential oils as well. I think they smell great. I particularly like the citrusy scents. They just tend to smell exciting and lively, and I don't know, it smells better than cat litter, so that's why I do it. You know what I mean? And no, I don't put essential oils in the cat box. I know that's a big no-no. No, I don't do that at all. I carefully place it throughout my house. I have these little things I put on my window shaker. It's like a air freshener. That's an AC unit for those who don't know, one that goes in your window. And I have these little things that I stick on there, and it has like a little pad inside that I sprinkle a couple drops of the oil on, and it just kind of like blows it out across the room. And that's it. That's what I do. It's very minimal. I forget to refill it all the time. But the smell lasts a while, which is nice. But I mean, come on. You know, like, I do know that, like, I've read that clove oil can help with keeping bugs off in the summertime, and I'm sure there's a lot of truth to it. Again, please dilute, but then also just do me a favor, you know, before you do anything with essential oils with your animals, like, maybe talk to your vet, or like do like a really quick Google search about it, you know, because there's quite a bit of info. Just please do your research. Ugh. What is an anti-MLM video without a terrible Lularoe print, you know? So apparently, hey, if your name's Amber out there, congratulations. This shirt will forever immortalize you. I'm sure you're thrilled. What is that? Just like a big old oil slick, like you poured some oil and water and you swirled it around. Ta-da! That's our print. Oh no, that looks awful. It makes me feel very kind of like right before, like late 90s, early aughts, right? That seems like a pattern that I would have seen kind of then. There was this weird kind of 60s comeback that occurred in the late 90s and early aughts. A lot of you who are in your 30s can probably remember this time, but there was all of a sudden a lot of this type of pattern. There was a lot of like knee-high white go-go boots going on, big chunky white plastic jewelry, like something weird happened. And this would have been something that would have occurred then, or something similar. But even that... Oh, Lularoe, you never fail me. You always give me that joy that I need.
Sitting here realizing I'm going to be pushing out kid number 2 in a few hours, and then there is the fact that hubby will now have the next 3 days off work. Good thing I can still make my paycheck while I sit here having contractions I can't even feel. Seriously, the nurse keeps looking at me like I'm crazy. I guess they are big ones. I don't know. People have always told me just to focus on having my baby, but I'm not going to just sit here being bored. I've got a legacy to build for my children. Nothing's going to stop this mama from helping others with their health and wellness goals, and their goals financially. Okay, I'll take some ice chips now.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of women right now who have had children who this just totally triggered, and I don't blame you for so many reasons. One, okay, she's about to have a kid and she's pushing her business instead. That raises plenty of questions and red flags there. 2, they're financially so strapped that if the husband takes off 3 days from work, that they're going to be struggling. Is that what she's implying? Like, that's not good either. And I feel terrible that you are going to now be struggling with 2 children with this MLM income. I'm glad your husband has a job other than the MLM. Well, actually, I don't know that for sure. I guess he could work in the company for all I know. And then the whole, like, I've got to build a legacy for my children. Yeah. That's a good plan. I think most parents, you know, that's the goal most parents have when they have children, is to, you know, build a legacy for their kids so that they can have a successful, happy, healthy life. Something just feels very disingenuous about sitting there trying to work on your phone while pretending you're not having contractions. I don't know, way to minimize the whole miracle of birth, you know, way to just like throw that in the face of everyone who's had a baby and experienced the moment. And it's just like, I don't know, just really way to take away from one of the most special times in your life. I don't know, I don't even have children myself, and this triggered me, so.
We are absolutely better together. This picture is everything. The way we feel when we are together, the fun times we have together, and the happiness that this biz has brought into our lives. Love my VP babes. Hashtag better together. Hashtag Arbonne VPS. Hashtag living our best life. Hashtag best friends. Hashtag boss babes. Hashtag entrepreneur. Hashtag CEO mom. Hashtag never settle. Hashtag be your own.
I was going to read the last hashtag, but it's just a bunch of letters and numbers, and I don't know what that is, and I can't be bothered. That is so fake. I hope you enjoy my editing. I was just so overcome with the hilarity of the photo that I had to express it while I was saving all these clips to use for later. Yeah, that's just so posed. Like, come on, ladies, you're not all laughing at some good joke. You're just faking it as usual. Which is, you know, the MLM way. Put on a happy face. Like, you just gotta pretend. Well, you're doing good. You all are pretending very well. Except, I don't know. I can feel the insincerity just oozing out of this photo. I was going to read this post in the Hunbot voice as it was posted by a Hun. However, it's really sad, and I just don't have the heart to be quite so taunting, because it seems like this person's feeling pretty bad as it is. So, blank is feeling broken. Isn't it funny that you work for a company for 3 years and they are all about connection, raising each other up, and supporting you, and when you are at your most vulnerable state and not very well, Not many have asked if you are okay or if you need anything. Oh, my heart. And she works for Juice Plus, which is one of those like shake, supplement, vitamin, don't eat food, take our protein shake type MLM. So this is really sad because, you know, with MLMs, there are multiple things that they ruin in your life. One is financial situations, right? It can just wreck your financial situation into a place that's really hard to bring it back from, or it takes a while. Some people take out their second, third mortgages, you know, like it can really get ugly. And the other side, aside from financial, is the psychological thing that happens to people. It's very much like the mean girl effect. You know, it's like people like you when they like you within the company. They like you when you're selling, when you're promoting, when you're like making them money essentially. And then for some reason, if you can't, like say you're sick or your child's sick or whatever, all of a sudden all of that support just disappears completely and you become a lonely loser, right? You're not a lonely loser, but that's kind of the sensation that you're forced to feel. So I really feel bad for this person, and maybe this is the beginning of the end for them. Maybe they'll see this and realize that if you're being treated like this in your workplace or by people that you quote unquote trust, then maybe it's time for change. Maybe it's time for something new and to look elsewhere. You know, it's just, oh, my heart. I feel like this person, whoever they are, regardless of joining a silly MLM, they probably really need a hug.
Hey, I just opened enrollment for my August boot camp and was wondering if you'd like to join me, strong arm.
What city?
Online.
Oh, is it an MLM?
Yep, changed my stinking life. What do you know about multi-level marketing?
Too much. Not interested, but thanks.
Doesn't change the fact that these programs and products work and are the solutions to millions of people.
I think it's very strange that she referred to her life before the MLM, her pre-MLM life, as her stinking life. It sounds like this person might have some self-confidence issues. Yeah, some insecurity perhaps, to think that their life was so terrible and that they were so terrible, but now everything is so great. Like, red flags everywhere. And I do like how the person asked what city this is in, and they just respond with online. Ah, I see. I don't know. I feel like those boot camps, the good ones, right? The workout boot camps, those are the ones you have to like show up for, and you sweat your life away with a bunch of other people. And then there's somebody in front of you with like a whistle, and they're yelling and they're whistling and you're sweating and you're jiggling all over the place, but you're just like, I'm at a boot camp. This is what we're all doing. And everyone's doing it and just looking like crazy crap together. You know, that's what a boot camp is. I don't know how you do one of those online, but I don't know. Oh, pray for me, my children.
50 vitamin capsules and 8 salads in one tiny shake. If you took all the vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, probiotics, prebiotics, fiber, enzymes, calcium, iron, chromium, manganese, zinc, amino acids, cordyceps, ginkgo, super greens, flax, rosehips, bromelain, goji, camu, and other superfoods as capsules, you'd have to take over 50 processed capsules to make the dense nutrition of one serving, plus about 8 salads to get all of the veggie servings. Shake it is.
I'm not even gonna bother Googling it, but what is camu? Like, she just throws that in like everyone's gonna know what that is, and maybe you do, and if you do, well, I'm not surprised. You're probably smarter than me. I know, this is so bizarre. Is this person a nutritionist? No. So this is a Beachbody consultant. Okay, so apparently you drink that one shake and it's gonna cover all of that stuff. Tell me, is there any nutritionist people out there? Is it necessary to eat that much of that in one day? Like, what? I need to do better research on like nutrition and like what the proper serving sizes are of things, and like what the nutritional goals are for each day as far as like, you know, vitamins and minerals, what you should be looking to take in. Because I'm just curious, do you even need to take all of this in one day? Like, is that necessary? Because I mean, let alone 8 salads a day. That's a lot. Like, that's a lot of roughage. I don't I don't know, someone help me understand this, unless this is nothing to understand, you know. This could just be, well, not, it could be. This is most likely a big load of horse poo. It's time for everyone's favorite segment of the video. It's time for the wholesome moment of the day. Let's see who you guys sent over. First up, we have a Gerbil Duo. We have Peter Dragon, who is the orange and white guy on the right, and then Pathfinder, who is the black and white fellow on the left. And this is sent in by Sarah. Thank you so much, Sarah. Now, I'm curious, Peter Dragon, the name, does that have anything to do with Pete's Dragon? If it doesn't, it's still a really cool name, but if it is from Pete's Dragon or an ode to, it's like even cooler. And Pathfinder's a good name too, because I feel like gerbils are always able to find their little way, whether it's under a blanket or through a toilet paper tube. Anyways, these guys have been living with her since the end of 2016, and they are still going strong. I always love to see some representation from the rodent community. Thank you so much. And also, Sarah, I love that sparkly green nail polish you have on. Looks awesome. Next up, we have Juno, and this was sent over by Mary. Thank you so much, Mary. Juno is a 4-year-old rescue, and she is a golden retriever border collie mix, which I love that idea because I have a full-blooded border collie that I rescue, Tippy, and I love her. But wow, border collies, they come with some quirks, shall we say, and I would just think that golden retriever in there would really kind of like take the edge off. Like, you'd have a really fun, energetic, crazy dog, but would also still be less neurotic. Does that make sense? Anyways, Juno is loud and goofy, super sweet, we can tell. And she was rescued when she was a puppy and has been driving Mary nuts ever since. Nuts with love, you mean. Last but not least, we have May, and this was sent over by Elena. Thank you so much, Elena. Now, May is from a litter that was had by a stray kitty that had been taken in. She loves to cuddle and is obsessed with Elena in particular. And Elena has been gone for a year in Korea and brought this hat back for May. We approve of the hat. That is so cute. And I'm also very jealous of your trip to Korea. That's definitely on my bucket list. I haven't been able to travel a whole lot in my life, but I would love to in the future, and Korea is definitely one of those places. I hope you had fun. Anyway, if you're looking to get a new member of your family, I definitely recommend to adopt and not shop. Check out your local shelters, your local humane societies, donate if you can, volunteer if you can, and don't forget to spay and neuter your pets. And if you want to see a picture of your pets here, then go ahead and send it to my email, which is in my channel description, and you will see your pets here eventually. Alright, Foxtrotters, that's going to do it for me today. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked that video, please hit that like button down below. If you have any good comments or suggestions, please leave that down below as well. I love to read what you have to say, and I love interacting with you all. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button and become a Foxtrotter. Come join the den. Den Mother would love to have you. And we'll leave my Patreon here somewhere, so go ahead and check that out. And if you don't want to, no big deal. I'm just glad you came to spend some time with me, truly. Alright folks, I hope you enjoyed that video. I definitely enjoyed making it. As always, I enjoy making these videos every time. This is like a special form of like self-care, you know? I look forward to it. I feel better when I'm done. I love opening my email and seeing a flood of cute animal photos every morning. Like, this is like the healthiest thing I've ever done for myself. So thank you all so much for all of the support. Den Mother loves and adores you all. And until the next video, take care.